no mistake, this is not a Nigerian movie, but it is a sacred room in a city in the university town of Bambili. Yeah, occultism is fast gaining ground, with young people practicing it just to get rich and not bothering about the consequences that follows.
We thought that with the Babalanda initiative it had dropped, but we see that there is still work to be done in collaboration with the university, that we should be able to have a clear cut of those who are in Tuba who are students and those who are in Tuba who are not students.
The competition of riding in expensive cars have engulfed the minds of these young people who are ready to go extra miles just to get rich. The mysterious death of a young boy who is not a student of the University of Bamenda, but rather identified to be a Form 5 student in a technical school in Bamenda, alleged to have fallen from a story building after practicing and consuming hard drugs alongside his friends. This happened the same week that a guy of about 17 years old, not a student of the University of Bamenda, riding in a car worth 16 million francs CFA, crashed and killed a student of the university.
We have had two students whom unfortunately have lost their lives on ills that we have been decrying, notably drugs taking and excessive speed from the young guys we call scammers.
A week cannot go by without an accident being recorded in Bambili caused by these guys who have never seen the four walls of a driving school.
We have instructed the respective checkpoints along our internal roads, that's from 3 Corners to my 6, to check on these excessive speeds. We are sending an appeal to the council to help us erect speed brakes, especially on stretches which are plied by students.
Young girls who are influenced by the flashy cars and a particular mark of telephone are easily lured into the hands of these boys who usually use the girls for their sacrifices. The circumstances surrounding the death of a young girl whose body was discovered in a neighborhood in Bambili in a decomposed state last December can be related to evil acts like these.
It is the opportunity to appreciate the Directorate of Student Affairs of the University of Bamenda, because we have had strides with that department, and we were able to identify the young girl who unfortunately lost her life to hookup activities.
Parents are advised to follow up their children, know the kind of friends they keep, give them enough funds to take care of their needs, surprise them with regular visits for those residents in Bambili, and above all, be prayerful for God's guidance.
The blame cannot be that of the administration. The parents too have to do their job. How often do they visit these children in their hostels? How do they control the life of these children? They can't carry these big vehicles to their parents, but the parents don't bother to know exactly what the children do here.
I remember having a chat with some of these guys, and their response was scary. I know when I will die, therefore I can do anything just to get rich and enjoy the little time I have here on earth. In a separate chat, I asked why are they not being checked by security officers. The response was clear: we are highly connected.
Each time we get these young guys under infringement, we impound the vehicle and ask them to bring us their parents, because we don't have a clear cut of how they made this wealth. Sometimes we get so frustrated, as of now, when you can see on this table, I have a car document that I took from a young man that he go and bring me his parents. It's 1 year now here. So at times, you know, with the financial powers they have, they prefer abandoning the documents and going to do lost certificates or, you know, duplicates.
They spray out banknotes in snack bars every day. The question is, when and where do they work the money? The wine man they claim to fool, that I know can never be foolish to give these guys money without a payback.